In this part of the video, we will discuss how to add students and staff to an intervention and also set the schedule for the intervention. As a reminder, this video was created using a training platform and is for training purposes only. No real students or student data is used. In our last video, we started an intervention by naming it with the person providing the intervention and then keeping the intervention name that is in the intervention bank as is. So now we will go ahead and add students to our intervention. If student groups are already created, you can add them quickly by just selecting the group from the search bar. It will populate for you. Unfortunately, I am in a training platform, so it will not allow me to show student groups that were created. You can also add students manually to the intervention by typing their first or last name. So I will add 3 students to this intervention. Start by typing the student's name. I can select the student and then click Add Student. You'll notice that the student will populate in the area below. I will add 2 more students to the intervention. Once I have manually entered students for this intervention, you will see them populate below. Every student that you add to the intervention will have an enroll status with met requirements, meaning they meet the requirements to receive this Tier 3 math intervention. Once you've added your students, the next tab you will see staff. This is where you can add staff to see the data and enter data into the intervention platform. As a reminder, you can only see students you're associated with within the student information system. So as you're thinking about who to add here, you would like to include general education teachers, if you have math interventionists, and special education teachers if applicable. If you are searching for a staff member in the search field and you cannot find the staff member, the individual must first log into the platform at least once before they can be added to the intervention. Anyone tied to the student in the student information system can be added, provided that they have already logged into the platform. So I will add 1 staff member to this intervention. And once I find that person, I hit add staff and that person populates in the field below. So you've added students and staff to the intervention. Now it's time to set the intervention schedule. You'll need to set the intervention schedule for the entire school year. This creates a structure for documenting attendance and progress monitoring. While students can be moved in and out during the school year, the overall time frame should reflect the school year's duration. So let's go ahead and set our intervention date back to August of 2024. To our end date, and let's say our last day of school, let's say is May 27th. So you will see our start date and end date for this intervention. Below is the scheduling assistant. This is a helpful feature that lets you select specific days of the week and excludes weekends, which supports more accurate attendance tracking. So you will select scheduling assistant. As best practice, Tier 3 math interventions should take place 5 days a week for a minimum of 30 minutes. So we want to select Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then select Update Calendar. As you see in the calendar view on the right, our weekend dates disappear, so focusing only on Monday through Friday within this intervention. Before you can select Start Intervention in the bottom right-hand corner, you must ensure that at least one student is linked to the intervention, a schedule is created, and staff members are added. Once all of those things are completed, you will be able to start intervention. So let's select Start Intervention. A few key reminders: the intervention provides space to document Tier 3 attendance and progress monitoring. The interventions utilized must align with Elementary Math Task Force approved resources. An intervention should be provided to all students identified with a math deficiency. In our next video, we will discuss how to collect student data.